Shalom, shalom. Barakadei Yahweh, Barakadei Yahweh Shah, Barakadei Yahweh, Barakadei Yahweh Shah. I want to give all praises, glory, honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders. Great millstone, much respect to you brothers out there that's preaching his word in truth and sincerity. And shalom to the tabernacle of David that's being built up. The elect. And as you see right here, Delonte West, man, what a former NBA champion or NBA player. And now he's out there homeless, living in the slums, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, but that's all by the power of Yahweh Bashem outside at the end of the day, man. And this pretty much shows you how the Edomites, the so-called white man, all right, how his power seat is going to fall down. You rich, powerful, all right, nobody can take you down, and then boom, that's what's going to happen, man. When Yahweh Bashem outside comes back, all right, this rulership, this age of Esau, Edom's rulership, all right, it's going to go down. And, you got Boosie the badass demon, all right? You better watch yourself, because he may end up in the same predicament, man, all right? He may end up in the same predicament, all right, putting his middle finger to the Most High, saying that he eat pork, all right? This happens to us, all right? Our people come into these situations because we decide not to follow the ways, the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem outside. That's it, man. Our people made a covenant with them. All right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, which comes from the various tribes and that make up Israel. We had a covenant with Yahweh Bashem outside, and we didn't keep that covenant. You can read that in Deuteronomy 28. Matter of fact, let's go to it. All right, let's see where put this Bible at. All right. This is basic one-on-one, for the brothers and sisters that don't know how to identify themselves as Israelites. Well, this is one of the chapters. All right. Let's start at the first verse. It's Deuteronomy 28:1, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all the commandments which I command thee this day, that Yahweh thy power will set thee on high above all nations. But instead, we didn't keep that his commandments. So now we're brought low. All right. And also what I meant to say earlier, Yahweh is the father. Yahweh Shah is the son. All right. That's why it's important. It's also important to know his name. So let's jump down to 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All right. So let's see one of the curses that's on Delonte West. All right. This is Deuteronomy 28:28. And the Lord shall smite thee with madness. All right. The brothers smite with madness. All right. Here you are, you're an NBA player, got all the riches, fame, glory, and now you're homeless. All right. This is what's happening to a lot of Americans. All right. The American dream is going down. All right. Our people don't want to follow law, statutes, and commandments. All right. They're going to learn the hard way, especially when Jacob's trouble comes, man. All right. You might be living good, and the next thing you know, you're homeless. You're out there fighting for your life. All right. Fighting for the next piece of bread. All right. It's going to get crazy out here. All right. And blindness and astonishment of heart. All right. Let's also get 54. All right. So that the man is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother. All right. And towards his wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead. Now I know this brother has a children, his child, Salaki. He's out there on the streets, man. He's homeless. He can't take care of himself. Also, this scripture Also explains why we have so-called black on black crime, tribe against tribe. All right. Why we can't get along, why we can't get it together. Let's go to 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. There ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, slave man and slave woman. All right, to the Edomites, the so-called white man, and all these other nations. And no man shall buy you. That no man shall buy you means no man shall redeem you. All right. We had the various so-called black leaders try to rise up, but at the end of the day, it didn't work. We're still at the bottom. All right, let's get some more scriptures. Let's see, 1 Samuel 2:6. Hold on, Salakia. Forgetting which scripture it was. Where you at? All right, so this is 1 Samuel 2:6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. All right, so the Lord is a balanced power. You got these Christians saying that God is all love. But when you actually read the scriptures, you understand that he's a balanced power. All right. He creates good and evil. All right, go to Isaiah 45:7. All right. Anyways, to make this quick. The Lord, verse 7, the Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and is lifted up. All right. Just like that, you see Delonte West from rich to poor. All right. Verse 8, he raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifted up the beggar from the dunghill to set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth of the Lord are the Lord, and he hath set the world upon them. All right. So this is what's going to happen to us at the end of the day, starting with the 144,000 elect. All right. They're going to be lifted up on high. All right. A lot of us is poor, going paycheck to paycheck, but we staying faithful. We enduring to the end. All right. We enduring to the end, and the Lord has a blessing waiting for you. All right. So just like that, the Lord can make you from rich to poor, just like that, man. Let me see. I believe it's Salakia. Since I'll talk about the Lord anyways, let's get Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is abomination to Yahweh, but a just weight is his delight. Like I said, the Lord creates good and evil. All right, let's jump down to verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath. All right, so every rich man, eventually, man, your riches ain't gonna profit you, man. All right, as you see with Delonte West, most likely he spent it all, or a family member or somebody took it all, and he's out there on them streets, man. But the righteousness delivered from death. All right, so you stay righteous in this thing. All right, you're preaching the word out there. All right, not taking the Lord's name in vain. All right, it's going to deliver you from death if you are the elect. All right, let's see. That's pretty much it. Pretty much wanted this as a quick one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's why I'm going to end it on. I started late. So, just like that, man, the Lord can just bring you down from a high state to a low state, man. Always keep the law, statutes, and commandments. See how about Shema outside, man. Let me get not close out. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, the classics. All right. So this is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh. All right, because he can bring you down anytime. He can take you out of this world. All right, so you fear him, you're going to love him and keep his commandments. All right, and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. All right. This is the whole duty of man, is to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem outside. All right. If you are an Israelite, you are supposed to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem outside, or He will bring you down and put you in the low state. All right. With that, hopefully this was an edifying lesson. I know it's pretty quick, but until next time, Lord willing, shalom.